And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. As you can tell from the title, I found the Wampa Cave. This is in Battlefront, and this is the Twilight on Hoth map that was added a few months ago before the newer Outer Rim DLC. Somebody mentioned it on a some recommended YouTube video. I was like, wait a minute, there's a Wampa? Let me check that out. So I admittedly had to Google how to do this because it's not easy. But as you can see, this is that part of the cave that we see in The Empire Strikes Back. There's that carcass that the camera pans past, and you can kind of see Luke then hanging upside down. In the map here, you don't see Luke. And in fact, this area here with the stalactites and the stalagmites, that's not really in the movie either. However, if I zoom in my view, way down at the end of the hall, you can see there's a Wampa, and he's chewing down on, no doubt, a leg of a hapless tauntaun that wandered into his cave or something like that. You can actually get up to the Wampa, but it's tricky, and I'll explain that in a second. I can't because, well, it's to do with how you do it. I do try, though. I try a few tricks here, get my jetpack to see if it'll get me in there. That doesn't work. You can see I'm kind of now stuck like I'm falling. I tried a few rolls, but to no avail. You cannot get in there just on your own. There's a trick to it, which I'll get to in a second. But how do you find this map? Well, it's not just something I would have accidentally stumbled across. I know I typically wait till I find these Easter eggs myself, but in determining how you actually get to this, I then discovered, okay, I'm going to do this the next time this map comes up. It has to be the Walker Assault map, and you have to be playing the Imperials. And toward the end of the clip here, you're going to see if once the AT-ATs have reached a certain stage, you die. You can't stay here any longer. Now, here are a couple of other stormtroopers who do figure out how to get down there. So I have to move out of their way here. I think one guy shoots me because I'm standing in his way. You see, they're partners, and he's actually killed his partner there, and he's got his back to the where the Wampa is. As you see there, the biker scout just kind of appeared. He respawned there. That's the trick. You can only do it with a partner, and your partner needs to die, and you have to have your back against the entrance, and then you can hope that when he respawns, he'll appear behind you, and then he can run down the hall. It's tricky to do. I tried doing this, and because I'm not playing with somebody co-op, at least I didn't on my few attempts here. It didn't work for me. So anyway, but they do manage to get down there, so it's pretty cool. And you can always check on YouTube what that Wampa looks like. As you can see now, the map is telling us return to combat because the AT-ATs have reached a certain point where they're closer to the rebels, and now this part of the map is no good, no man's land, and we died. But there we go. I just thought I'd show that one. It's a very cool little Easter egg. The Wampa Cave has been found on the Battlefront map. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.